Hey everybody, it's 4th of July weekend.
Hi everyone, happy 4th of July. Glad you could join us.
And we're on the Cape, and of course, we started talking food 2 weeks ago. What are we gonna make? Who's gonna cook? And my nieces, my daughter, everyone said, Dad, make homemade pizza. I says, okay, we'll make homemade pizza. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn our gas grill into a pizza oven. And I figured, no better time than now to show you exactly how to do that. So, I'm gonna get everything ready. When we come back, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a classic Neapolitan pizza dough. Okay, everyone. Now, we're talking pizza dough. And the first thing I'm gonna go over is flour. I use Caputo. They also make a gluten-free dough. And everybody knows my daughter has celiac disease, so of course, I make gluten-free dough. Now, I don't have enough left to make more dough. I'm only gonna make traditional pizza dough. But, guys, take a good look at this bag. For everyone who has celiac disease, gluten intolerance, allergies to gluten, this is the stuff. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a half a bag, 500 grams. Grams are always what's weighed in Italy. In this bag, it's measurements, it's in grams. I weighed out the measurements here for you in teaspoons and cups to make it easier, so we don't have to get grams involved. But in the bowl, 500 grams, half the bag, okay? I have 3.5 grams of yeast, active yeast, not instant yeast, regular yeast, okay? I got a half a teaspoon of salt, and I have a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. All right, so the first thing, in goes the salt, in goes the sugar to our water, okay? Room temperature water. You see, I can basically see the silver, the bottom of the bowl right there, okay? Take your water with your sugar and your salt and gently pour it in. And then you add your 3.5 grams of yeast, okay? And now you get in there with your fork, and you start scrambling it like you're scrambling eggs. And you are gonna beat this until the yeast is completely dissolved, and you'll see all the bubbles coming, and that means that the yeast is activating. Very important, this step. You wanna make a great pizza dough, this is where it starts. Okay, so come back in. I want them to see what it looks like. All nice and frothy, right? See all the bubbles? Okay, and now, you're down to the bottom. First thing you do is scrape the bottom so that your liquid is at the bottom. This avoids you getting the clumps of dry at the bottom of your bowl when you're mixing, because you've already got it wet and you've used all the flour down there, okay? Then, I start pulling it in from the side. There we go. Clean that. Nice and nice. On goes our hook. Alright, and we're going to start our first mix. On 2. Okay, let's give this a start. Come in, show them what that looks like after that. Probably 1.5 to 2 minutes. It's almost dough. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that there's no, see how I said there's gonna be no dry in there because of the way you mixed it? I'm just gonna make sure the hook is in the middle. I'm gonna lock it. Now I'm gonna go on 3, and I'm gonna let this beat for about 30 seconds. I'm gonna let it whip it around. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull it off the hook, place it a different way, give it another 30 seconds. I'm probably gonna do that 3 times. Okay guys, here we are. And there it is. Like I said, I did this 3 times. Here's our ball of dough. Beautiful. Now, don't be afraid to give it just a little knead. Get it into your shape here so you can cut it, right? And with this, I'm probably gonna do 3 260s, right? So, just give it a cut, see where you start. Hey, 254, not bad. As long as they're fairly equal for your size of what you want. Give each ball a little knead, okay? And a little shape here. right? This is when you're gonna shape it, and you give it a little pull with your thumbs on the top. Stretch that top piece, right? Get you around, right? Okay, now, this is what you need to do over here. See this? The Tin Man, you know, I love the Tin Man. Hey! Way too much oil right there, all right? That's enough for all three, okay? Few drops in each. Come in here, give that a spread around, up the sides, right? You don't want to leave any lumps of oil in there, anything like that. Just get it nice and lubed up. All right, here we go. Place them in. Right in the center, in the bottom. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay, so guys, these now go in the fridge, minimum 2 days. If you can make them 3 days before, that's optimal. 3 days in the fridge to ferment, okay? So I'm gonna clean this all up. I'm gonna show you how we make a tomato sauce for the pizza. We're gonna shred some fresh mozzarella, and then we'll be firing up the grill.
Okay, everybody, we gotta pick some nice herbs here now. See, we got purple basil, we got amanda, mint, we have yellow oregano, we have basilico, basil, we have Italian parsley. We're gonna keep doing here, and then we'll bring these inside so we can put them on the pizzas.
All right, everyone. Now we're gonna do our simple sauce. This is what we like to use. Pastene puree. Honestly, guys, you can use any sauce that you want, okay? My other homemade pizza video were in the square pan. I use the crushed San Marzano tomato in the food processor. It's really whatever you like, you know. My family here, the kids, they like this smooth sauce. Dog, see that? That must be my sister Noelle rolling in. Okay, so guys, here we go. You ready? Little bit of pepper. Hey! Little bit of pepper. Just a little bit of garlic powder. You know, you don't want this to be over seasoned. Guys, when I tell you a little bit of salt, right? A little bit of salt, like the blood pressure, you know. All right? Now, this is where I want to add a good portion. All right? Oregano. Okay. And again, you didn't see me measure anything. Right? This is a two taste. Hey, there's Dommy. What's up? You come give Uncle Kenny a hug? All right. And let's see. Come here, buddy. Go!
Yay! Here.
And that's the stuff. Okay, so my sister's here. We're gonna get this all wrapped up. We're gonna shred some fresh mozzarella, and we'll be back. Okay, everyone. Chaos on 4th of July weekend here. I got my nephew Donnie with me. I got my niece Juliana, and we're gonna shred a little cheese. Guys, listen. Don't buy the bag mozzarella. Don't buy that bag cheese. It doesn't melt good. It's not the real stuff. Buy yourself a couple of nice blocks of shredding mozzarella. Get your shredder. Easiest way. Paper dish, bowl, and just start coming down the largest hole setting, right? Run it right down there. Tom, you want a piece? Cheese? There you go. Nice. Chocolate chip banana bread in the background. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that gluten-free?
Everything we have here is gluten-free, so
Boom!
everybody can eat it.
Look at that. Homemade, gluten-free chocolate chip banana bread. Beautiful.
This way everybody can
Beautiful.
eat,
Right? Now, right, take this, right in the bowl. Boom. Okay. So, as you can see, I got a lot of shredding to do. I'm going to shred both of these up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make what I call the pizza buffet platter of all the ingredients that we're going to put on all the pizzas. So I'm going to shred, I'm going to make that platter, I'll come back, I'll show you the platter, and then we're going to start to uncover the grill, and I'm going to show you the fabulous baking steel. We'll be back. All right, everyone, this is it. We're ready. Hey, look at that. Okay, I got 9 doughs that I made on Wednesday. These are 260 grams. These are 2 gluten-free, and those are 4, 200, and 190. okay? Smaller pizzas, little bigger pizzas, gluten-free pizzas. I'd suggest you roll like this. Have a platter all ready, all your ingredients, your bowl of shredded mozzarella, your sauce is ready. So now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna watch my dad get the grill ready, and we're gonna show you how to turn it into a pizza oven.
Woohoo!
Okay, here we are. See this box, guys? See what that says? Baking steel, made in America. All right, my friend Andres owns this company, bakingsteel.com, okay? There it is, baking steel. And he sent me this baking steel, and he says, Kenny, you're gonna love this. It's amazing what it does. It's amazing. You are gonna turn your gas grill into a pizza oven. All right, this is 1/4 inch thick steel. This is never gonna crack, it's never gonna break. You can put it anywhere. You can put it in your oven, you can put it on top of a flame, you can have a cookout, put this right on top of the flame, you can put it in your gas grill. It's fantastic. So, we are gonna center this right in the middle of the grill. Boom. All right, we're gonna let that warm up. I suggest you have your little infrared gun. This way here you come right over, you have an instant reading of what your plate is, right? 141, 146, okay. We're gonna come back when that's 450 to 500 degrees, and we're gonna start making pizzas. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a gluten-free first for my daughter to avoid contamination. And for those of you who are watching that have, you know, celiac or have a intolerance to gluten, you know how hard this is to deal with. My advice, have lots and lots of gluten-free flour in your hand when you're gonna deal with this dough, because you know it is a super sticky mess. And the more gluten, the more flour you can have, right, the better it's gonna be for you and the dough. All right, and as you know, there's no picking and stretching a gluten-free dough. It just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. And what I've found is the best way to work with this gluten-free dough, right, is I stretch it gently by hand, and you know as it gets thinner, it just breaks. See? See right there? It just broke, right? And it doesn't come back, right? See that? Doesn't come back. So, what I do is I leave it that size, right? Come over here, I get my cornmeal, I make sure I got a lot of cornmeal for the gluten-free dough because it is so sticky. So, normally wouldn't use this much for a regular dough, but with the gluten-free, a lot, right? And at this size, this is where you need to pick it up, because if you make it any bigger on the table, you'll never be able to move it. See how the holes come? We just close those up. Then, best as you can close those up, I give it just a little stretch on the board, okay? Just a little stretch, and then, see, make sure it's mobile. At this point, you gotta make sure it's mobile. And while we're waiting for that to heat up, I always like to have what I call a dough on deck, okay? This way, as soon as I put that one out, I get another one to go on the peel, and we get ready to roll. Okay, now, what I like to do, the Tin Man, right? I get a little bit of splash of oil on the paper towel, right? And this puts such a great crust on there. Oh, I love it. All right, guys. Grill into a pizza oven. Bang. That first gluten-free, it's ready. And I'll tell you what, for a gluten-free pizza, that's a pretty good looking pizza right there. All right, let's keep this warm and in we go, right? So, get all that old cornmeal, and we gotta keep moving. We don't want our stove to get too hot. Get all that old cornmeal off, take your oil there. Ah, yeah, those bits of oil. Yeah, the cheese is still moving. And we get that on the grill for the kids. Cheese on for the kids. All right, and now, here we go again, right? Get your peel with your cornmeal. Come over. Oh, how thin. Look at how thin that dough is, right? Get your dough right there. Like I said, Make sure you're mobile. Always make sure you're mobile, guys. If you lose mobility on that, you're done. And of course, like I said, this is why this is king. Everything is ready for you right here to go on your pizza. Makes life super, super easy. Right? You're not fumbling for all your ingredients. Okay. Mobile. Right? If you ever see it stick like that, don't be afraid to come in here with just boom, right? Here, right there. Don't be afraid to, if you see it stick. All right, and here we go. Now, back to the dough. Oh, guys, look at that cheese. Oh, right? Give that a little rotation. That'll be ready in about another 45 seconds. Oh, all right, guys. Boom. Look at that bad boy. All right, away we go. Kids cheese. Nice. Oh, look at that. No flop on that pizza. None. Might burn the roof of my mouth though. I feel like David Portnoy right now. Just in the nines. Oh, guys. Guys, look at the meatball pizza. Put a little mozzarella, put a little fresh basil. Wow. Big D, watch your back. Oh. All right. Whoa. So guys, there it is. Here we are, 4th of July weekend. We want to wish everyone out there a very, very happy 4th of July. I hope you enjoy this. Now you know how to turn your gas grill into a pizza oven and the kind of pizza that you can get out of it. Guys, look, that undercarriage, so light and fluffy, right? Oh, the crunch. Right, my wife's favorite, the meatball. Boom. A little mushroom on the side there. Bang. Look at that. Oh. Oh. So delicious. Hope you enjoyed this, everyone. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.